where it said, Yato hasta tato drishti, Yato drishti tato mana, Yato mana tato bhava, Yato bhava tato rasa. Which means, where your hand travels, your eye travels. What the eye sees, the mind captures. And what is captured in the mind evokes the emotion. And the result of that emotion is the expression. So that's how this whole thing is connected. Now, how is it relevant in today's era? Okay, this was written for dancers. So, or a dancer when they dance பண்ணும்போது, they're giving an expression. They're seeing there, they see there, or their hand comes here, they see there. But how is it relevant to all of us today? Today, mobile phone, laptop, iPad or pads, or remote control. Without these, life is not there. So what are we seeing? Whatever we are seeing on the mobile phone, that Instagram reel that flies, the YouTube shorts that go, the WhatsApp messages that we read. Constantly we're all, there seeing every 10 seconds, checking what's happening. So that hasta, what is there, is what is getting captured, drishti. That is what is staying here. And the base of that is the resultant emotion, and that emotion is what is giving rise to our expressions today. And the result of all this is Instagram's latest update is, if you're advertising in Instagram, the ad should not be more than 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Now, what does that mean? That's a guideline that's given to you. If you're advertising a video ad on Instagram, it should not be more than 10 seconds, which means within 10 seconds you capture the attention of the person, otherwise he's going to skip. He's going to move. Because the freedom is in your thumb. It's just moving, tack, tack, tack. 10 seconds, then the attention span. Films that we used to watch came to OTT, web series started coming. Today on OTT, we watch films like web series. Correct? For a படத்தை போட்டா நீங்க ஒரு 30 minutes பார்ப்போம். 30 minutes பார்த்தா பெரிய விஷயம். Okay, and then we say we'll continue tomorrow. Then we'll continue the next day. You go to the songs that were there of yesteryears. In 1970s, 80s, songs were for 7-8 minutes for the part, film song. In 2000s or 1990s, 2000, they were for 5.5 minutes. Iniki, the songs are not more than 2.5, 3 minutes. ரெண்டு நிமிஷம் ஒரு பாட்டு. அதுலயும் என்ன, ஒரு பல்லவி தான் எழுதியிருப்போம், அதையே திரும்ப திரும்ப பாடுவாங்க. The same thing is repeated 20 times and that becomes a song today. அவ்வளவுதான் attention span. அதுக்கு மேல லிரிக்ஸ் எழுத முடியாது, அதுக்கு மேல லிரிக்ஸ் கேட்க முடியாது. So where are we all traveling to? Is it really helping us? And that is the result we are seeing in the children. Attention span is less. They're moving from one thing to the other. Depth of things are not happening because when you don't calm down your mind, You don't stay in one place for some time. I mean, your mind. When it doesn't stay, detailing doesn't happen. So when we go to tourist spots today, we say, wow, what an architecture. Palace. இன்னைக்கு buildings don't stand beyond 5 years. 5 years, if our gated community stands tall, great. அதுக்குள்ள one balcony piece will fall down, another thing will, hope you are not. Basically, I wanted to thank all of you for letting children be here for 2 hours during their grand rehearsal. We had put 2 hour slots. நான் சொல்ல மாட்டோம். நீங்க அந்த 2 hours கொஞ்சம் குழந்தைங்களுக்கு விட்டு வைங்க. You leave them with us. You can pick them after the slot is over, not that one, but the group slot. Message would have come, group slot. The reason is when they sat here for 2 hours, they were watching others perform. No gadgets here, no devices here, dark space. All that you can see is somebody standing here and watch it. That patient is coming somewhere restless, somewhere moving, slowly settle down. They saw their seniors performing, their peers performing. All this is going into their mind. பார்த்தாதானே தெரியும். அன்னைக்கே சொல்லியிருக்காங்களே, சட்டியில இருந்தால்தானே இதுல வரும், கரண்டில வரும் வெளியில. சட்டியில இல்லைன்னா எப்படி வரும்? So it has to be there. So they were sitting, they were watching, they were discussing. Slowly, that restless mind started settling down. And the result of that is the performances they're doing here. So Alchemy has always believed in slow down, watch, reflect, perform. So I want to thank you all parents for cooperating with us, believing in our philosophy and letting it flow through that, being in that moment. The lights, Sahitra is on the lights. Thank you so much, Sahitra. A big round of applause to her. She's handling the sound and light. Though we'll get her at the end, she'll also be joining for the group photo with us. You'll be able to see her. Many of them from the youth theatre and the advanced level have been helping. Some of them have also started writing the scripts for the annual graduation. That's also happening interestingly well. So all these things come only when that observation happens. Otherwise, you just keep doing what you know and what you think is right. So thank you all so much once again for cooperating, understanding our lovely children. We have a few ground rules today before we start. The videographer and photographer are on the job. So they are going to be recording and taking photos. So you don't have to be worried about pulling up your phone, clicking it. We will share all the footage with you. A very humble request is when a performance is happening, please do not get up and walk because this is an intimate performance space. It's an immersive spaced auditorium. There's a difference between a bigger auditorium and an immersive auditorium. In an immersive auditorium, the space is smaller, performances are more intimate, more closer. That's why we set up a black box. If you get up and walk in between, you might be coming in way between the video camera and this child, and the moment of expression of the child will get lost. It won't get recorded there. So that could be a great memory. All these videos can be great memory to the children and for us as parents. For all of us, how much ever they grow, these things, add a lot of value to all of us. So whenever there is a blackout, you're welcome to move and come back. Please be very careful as you move. Do not stumble upon the camera or the camera stand because it shakes on the live and the video footage. It's going to shake. So when there is a blackout, you take your time. You want to just quickly go stretch a bit, come back and sit back. Blackouts are the only time for us to move. And we'll be going in quick succession. So please. And one more quick request. Yato hasta. The Small gadget on our hasta, please put it on switch off mode. The children have done a great job, let them enjoy it. You also enjoy the moment. If there are work from home options, and if you're still on work and you cannot switch off your phone, we do understand. All of us, travel in such zones today, thanks to work from home options. 24 by 7, we are all on demand. Please put it on silent mode so that you don't disturb anybody else, and you can still see a call coming in or a message coming in, and you can see how you want to handle it. Definitely on silent mode, preferably on switched off mode. So we have our anchors coming up, and we're going to have a fantabulous evening. Please give a big round of applause to all the performers, the anchors, and the team. Thank you so much.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Caitlin, and I am going to be your anchor for the first half of tonight's event. Okay, I know that I am super excited to be here, and I hope you guys are too. I would like to start today's event with a fun trivia. Did you know, long before we had books or movies, humans relied on an oral tradition to pass down knowledge? And what's truly incredible is that researchers believe some of the folk tales that our children will be sharing today could be over 6,000 years old, which means a good story is one of the most durable things humans could ever have, outlasting even the oldest monuments. So, since we have such amazing things to showcase to you all, a little encouragement would go a long way. Hence, I request you to not forget to clap at the end of each performance and put your phones on silent, since our students have been working super hard to make tonight's event enjoyable for you. So, let's begin tonight's event. For our opening performer, we have Chinmay from Grade 1 Senior, who is going to narrate a story called the Princess Who Became a Deer. Now, I've heard of a prince who became a frog, but a deer? Okay, this sounds interesting. Over to you, Chinmay.
Hello everyone, my name is Chinmay. Today I'm going to perform a story called The Princess Who Became a Deer. Long ago, in a kingdom surrounded by deep forests, there lived Princess Ninalini, gentle, curious, and beloved by her people. She often wandered into the woods, listening to the birds and feeding deer. Among them was a shy fawn she called Chandrika. One day, a wicked sorcerer came to the palace disguised as a wandering sage. He demanded gifts and land. When the king refused, the sorcerer cursed the royal family. As you love the forest more than your duties, he hissed at the princess. You shall become a part of it forever. A flash of blue fire surrounded her, and when the smoke cleared, the princess had transformed into a graceful golden deer. Terrified, she fled into the forest for months. She lived with Chandrika, learning the songs of birds, the whispers of wind, the dangers of hunters. Meanwhile, her family searched desperately. Posters hung in the marketplace. The priest prayed, the king wept. One evening, a young hunter named Dev caught sight of a golden deer drinking by a pond. Its eyes looked strangely human. Sad, longing, Dev lowered his bow. But something told him this deer was no ordinary creature. As he followed the deer gently, he discovered the sorcerer's cave. Inside lay a scroll glowing with forbidden magic. A trend the curse shall break if the cursed one chooses compassion over survival. The next morning, They found the golden deer trapped in a hunter's den. Instead of fleeing, she nudged the frightened rabbit out of danger, choosing compassion. The golden light burst from the forest, breaking the sorcerer's spell. Before their eyes, the deer became Princess Mrinalini again. The kingdom rejoiced, but the princess never forgot her time in the forest. She protected wildlife, banned cruel huntings, and often visited Chandrika the deer, who always recognized her. And so, the princess who became a deer became a guardian of all living beings, a proof that compassion turns curses into blessings. Thank you.
Wow, that was interesting. Doesn't that the performance deserve another round of applause? Our next performer will be Sakina Raja from Grade 2 Senior with the monologue. Sarah from The Little Princess. I just love the name Sarah, you know. It's also my middle name. Anyways, let's welcome Sakina with a round of applause.
Good evening, everyone. I am Sakina, and I will be performing the monologue, The Little Princess by Franz Hodgson Burnett. The character Sarah. I don't have a mother either. She's in heaven with my baby sister. But that does not mean that I can't talk to her. I talk to her all the time. I tell her everything and I know that she can hear me. Because that's what angels do. My mom is an angel and yours is too. With beautiful satin wings, a silk dress, and a crown of baby rosebuds. They all live together in a castle. And do you know what it is made up of? Sunflowers, hundreds of them, so bright that they shine like the sun. And when they want to go anywhere, you just whistle, and a cloud swoops down to the front gate and picks them up. And as they ride through the air over to the moon and through the stars hovering right above us, that's how they can look down and make sure you're all right. And sometimes they even send messages. Of course, you can't see them, but they will always try again, just in case you miss them. Thank you.
Wow, Sakina, Sarah sounds so fun. You really brought that monologue to life. Up next is Advait Sriram from Grade 3 Senior with the monologue. Genie from Aladdin. Fun. The genie is my personal favorite character from Aladdin. He's just so full of life, you know? Let's hope this monologue is also going to be full of life. Welcome to the stage, Advait.
Hello everyone, my name is Ulrich Sriram and today I will be performing the monologue Genie from the live adaptation of Aladdin. Oh, come on, seriously? Another wish? Another mortal trying to test me? I've been granting wishes since forever, and do you know what I get? Lamps, lamps, and even more lamps. And oh, don't even get me started on the three wishes rule. Three wishes, that's it. Three teeny tiny little wishes, and then poof, back in the lamp. Do you know how many people have turned into frogs, snakes, and well, worse? All in a day's work. All in a day's work. But yet, never a thank you. Sometimes I wish, maybe just one wish for me, a little freedom, a little me time. But alas, I'm the genie. I'm brilliant, I'm bound, and basically overworked. But hey, don't feel too bad for me because being a genie isn't all complaints. I get to grant magic, play fire, and make people laugh. And okay, maybe it's not so bad being a genie. Thank you.
Okay, I really enjoyed that, and I hope you guys did too. Thank you, Advait, for that wonderful performance. Okay, you are going to love this next performance by Sahitra from Youth Theatre. She is going to share with us the words of a girl named Nora from the Doll House. Welcome to the stage, Sahitra.
Hello everyone, my name is Sahitra. I'm from Youth Theatre, and today I will be performing the monologue of Nora from Doll's House by Henry Gibson.
I shall not sleep tonight.
It is not so very late. Sit down here, Toggle. You and I have much to say to one another. Sit down. It will take some time. I have a lot to talk over with you. You have never understood me, and I have never understood you either before tonight. No, you mustn't interrupt me. You must simply listen to what I say. Towel, this is a settling of accounts. And I'm sitting here like this. We have been married now 8 years. Doesn't it occur to you that this is the first time you and I, husband and wife, have had a serious conversation? In all these 8 years, longer than that, we have never exchanged a word on any serious subject. I am not talking about business matters. I simply say that we have never sat down in earnest together and tried to get to the bottom of anything. That is just it. You have never understood me. I've been greatly wrong, Toggle. First by Papa, and then by you. No, it is perfectly true. When I was at home with Papa, he told me his opinion about everything. And so I had the same opinions. And if I differed from him, I concealed the fact. Because he would not have liked it. He called me his doll child. And he used to play with me just as I used to play with my dolls. And then when I came to live with you, when I was simply transferred from Papa's hands into yours, you arranged everything according to your own taste. And so I got the same taste as you. Or else I pretended to. Really don't know which. I think sometimes the one and sometimes the other. When I look back on it, seems to me that I've been living here like a poor woman, just from hand to mouth. You and Papa have committed a great sin against me. It is your fault that I've been nothing out of my life. And you have never loved me. You only thought it pleasant to be in love with me. I have never been happy. I thought I was, but it was never really so. No, it was only Mary. You have always been so kind to me. But our home has been nothing but a playhouse. I have been your doll wife. Just as at home, I was Papa's doll child. And all the children are my dolls. I thought it great fun when you played with me. Just as they think it great fun when I play with them. That is what our marriage has been. Thank you.
That was truly touching, Sahitra. Thank you for that wonderful performance. Okay, I'm pretty sure we've all heard of the gingerbread man, right? So I can tell you that this next performance is going to be nostalgic, as we are going to have Sarvesh Satvik from Grade 2 Junior narrate the story of the gingerbread man for us. The spotlight's on you, Sarvesh.
Hello everyone, my name is Sarvesh. I am going to perform a monologue called Gingerbread Man. Oh, what a grand day! What a truly magnificent mistake! Everyone thinks they know my story, right? A little old lady opens the oven, they pop out and I say, run as fast as you can. They'll never catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. But they don't know the best part. The kitchen was hot. I was supposed to be eaten. But then I thought, wait, I haven't seen the sunshine yet. So poof, I was gone. I ran past the cow, I ran past the pig. But then came a fox. That said, oh dear gingerbread man, hop onto my nose, carry you across the river. I knew better. My brain was bathed with cinnamon, cleverness. I was getting very soggy. So I took a huge leap, but not onto his nose, but onto his big floppy ear. I held on tight and started to shout my son. When we got to the bank, I didn't even say goodbye. I jumped off and kept running, being free, even sweet, and even sweeter than the icing on my head. Thank you.
I love that performance by Sarvesh. Doesn't it bring back so many good childhood memories? Thank you, dear Sarvesh, for putting a smile on our faces with that story. Okay, let's keep this party going with Aryan from level AS with yet another monologue, Cupboard. That's an interesting title. Let's hope this cupboard doesn't host any ghosts. Anyways, welcome to the stage, Aryan.
Hello everybody. I am the one thing standing in the corner of your rooms. for years. The one warrior who guards your secrets. Any guesses who I am? The cupboard. Let me tell you my story. I was born in a furniture shop, and I still remember the carpenter uncle hammering nails at me like he was doing Bharatanatyam. Tum 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 tum. I wanted to yell, Ayyo, little softly, sir. I am brand new. And finally, he tapped me and proudly said, Perfect. Perfect? Sir, one of my shelves is still wobbling like a toddler learning to walk. One day, a family came. The kid opened my door and shouted, Amma, this cupboard is big. I felt proud, as if I was superstar Rajinikanth of cupboards. Then the mom said, Big, good, more space to dump your nonsense. Excuse me, I am a cupboard, not a dumping ground. They placed me in the corner. They placed me in the corner, straight facing the wall. Great. My job is basically being a security guard for the bank. They started to clean me. நான் கடையில இருந்து வந்தேன்டா நான் clean தான் இருப்பேன். Then after some time என் அம்மாவை போட்டு வச்சுட்டாங்க. Soon the nightmare began. They opened my doors, stuffed me with clothes, one sock, one shirt, another sock, some random books. Then they closed me, and I couldn't breathe. Do you know the scariest day of a cupboard? Cleaning day. The mom opens me slowly, like she's entering a crime scene, and shouts, Who did this? Everybody stares at me like I planned the mess. Madam, I am just standing here. But cleaning days are still better than rainy seasons because they put some naphthalene balls inside me. That smell will make even ghosts faint. So, dear uncles and aunties, behind those wooden doors, behind those shaking shelves, there is a hard-working hero who never gets sick leaves, and if I quit, all the clothes will fall out, and you will cry, and you will cry like it's the end of the world. So, please respect your cupboard, organize your cupboard, and please, for heaven's sake, please stop shoving socks into my back corner. This is Aryan from
Thank goodness there weren't any ghosts. But yes, the performance was great. Way to go, Aryan. Now taking us to another world of talent is Hatim H. Raja with the monologue of Patrick. Let's see how this performance goes. Over to you, Hatim.
Hello everyone, my name is Agim. Cô kể về con cho mọi người ngủ ba cái bờ cà mi ngủ em gì cái kề con ngủ ba cái bờ cà mi cô em đi mò cô em kề bờ cái ôi cái càng mi bu bây giờ ai chim yeah, you know, I be down I đang ngày đại ngày con quên gì bay mò về Bengi mo ngo aga go ngo ayu kai kem you.
That was marvelous. Thank you, Hatim. Taking us to another world of talent next is Manushree J from Grade 2 Senior with the monologue of Lady Bracknell from The Importance of Being Earnest. Sounds fancy. Come on up, Manushree.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Manushree, and today I'm going to be performing as Lady Bracknell from The Importance of Being Earnest. Sit down, Mr. Worthing. I know quite well how to conduct an interview. I'm an experienced interviewer. Is this the interview, Lady Bracknell? Yes, and I am glad to say that I've seen a great improvement in that respect within the last few years. The number of young men who are not suitable for marriage increases every year. Now, sir, what's your name? Jack Worthing. Christian name? Jack. No, the name given to you in baptism. I was baptized. Well, that is not quite the same thing. Was the ceremony performed in a church? Yes. What church? St. Mary's Bayswater. That is satisfactory. What are politics? I'm afraid I really have none. I'm a liberal unionist. What's your income? Between 7 and 8,000 a year. Well, that is satisfactory. Now tell me, what are your views on the subject of women smoking? I disapprove of it. Well, that is a point in your favor. Now, what's your age? 29. A very good age to be married at, Mr. Worthing. Are you aware what you're doing is extremely dangerous? I'm in love with Gwendolyn. I'm pleased to hear it. That's the right frame of mind for a young man. Now, tell me, were you born in one of the radical papers called the Purple of Commerce or the Aristocracy? I was found. Found? The late Mr. Thomas Cardew found me. Where did he find you? In a handbag. A handbag? Yes, Lady Bracknell, a handbag. In what locality did this Mr. Cardew find his ordinary handbag? At the cloakroom at Victoria's. To be worn or at any rate bred in a handbag, whether it had handles or not, seems to me to display a contempt for the ordinary decencies of family life that remains me one of the first excesses of the French Revolution. Thank you.
Those words, I was on the edge of my seat. Thank you for that wonderful performance, Manushree. Okay, remember when I said the gingerbread man was nostalgic? I hope you're ready to witness Mowgli's monologue from the Jungle Book. The stage is yours, Vishnuvardhan.
Hello, good morning, good evening everyone. Today I am going to perform a monologue from the Jungle Book. I have lived in the jungle for as long as I can remember. The wolves raised me as one of their own. They taught me how to listen listen to the wind, how to understand the voices of the chiefs. Balu, the great brown bear, taught me the law of the jungle, rules about respect, loyalty, and courage. Bagheera, sleek and silent, taught me how to move quietly and think before I leap. And then there's Shere Khan. His orange and black stripes flash through the trees like fire, and his voice rumbles like thunder. He believes I do not belong in a jungle because I'm a human. Sometimes, late at night, I wonder if he's right. Am I a man cub pretending to be a wolf? Or am I something in between? Lately, the others say I must choose between the village of men and the white forest. The thought of him frightens me. What if the humans don't like me? What if I don't understand their ways? But I'm also curious. Curious about fire, about houses, about songs that humans sing together. Whatever I choose, I know I won't be alone. The jungle has shaped me, taught me, and loved me. And even if I walk into the world of men, the lessons of the woods, strength, friendship, and wisdom will walk beside me. Thank you.
That almost took me to the jungles. Thank you, Vishnu. That was a beautiful performance. One more round of applause for him, everyone. Okay, everyone, I want to ask you to kindly give a round of applause for all of our students for their amazing work. Okay, folks, with that, we conclude tonight's event. Thank you for coming, and just kidding. We have more amazing performances by more amazing performers. Only now, I'm handing over the duty of hosting you all to my friend Vasudha Anka from Youth Theatre. Welcome her with a round of applause.
Thank you, Caitlin. Good evening, everyone. I'm Vasudha Sridhar, and I'll be your host for this segment. So sit back and enjoy. We have a performer from our youth theatre level O batch. Did you know that a speech for consideration is often the most pivotal moment for a character to prove their worth? Please welcome Akshadan Govindara Chetty as he takes the spotlight.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Aushadan, and I will be performing the speech for consideration, which is by Orlando from Shakespeare's play As You Like It. As I remember, Adam, it was upon this passion bequeathed me by will, but poor 1,000 pounds, and as thou sayest, charge my brother on his blessing to breed me well. And there begins my sadness. My brother Jacques, he keeps at school and reports at home. Or, to speak more properly, stays me here at home unkempt. Do you call this keeping for a gentleman of my birth that differs not from the stalling of an ox? His horses are bred better, for aside that they are fair with their feeding, they are taught their manages, and to that end, riders dearly hired. But I, his brother, keep nothing from under him but growth, to which the animals on his dunghills are as much bound to him as I. Besides this nothing that he so plentifully gave me, the something that nature gave me, his countenance seems to take from me. He lets me feed with his hinds, bars me the place of a brother, and as much as in him lies, minds my gentility with my education. This is it, Adam, that grieves me, and the spirit of my father, which I think is within me, begins to rebel against this servitude. I will no longer withstand this. though yet I know no wise remedy how to avoid it. Thank you.
That was a wonderful performance, Aushadan. From one young royal to a timeless philosopher, our next performer, Shaurya Khaitan, from the grade 2 senior RDR batch, is tackling a true classic. He will be performing the Jacob's monologue from Shakespeare's As You Like It. Famous for the line, all the world's a stage. Let us see his world come to life.
Hello everyone, my name is Shaurya and I'm going to be performing Jacob's monologue by Shakespeare. All the world's a stage, all the men and women's merely players, all have their exits and their entrances, and one man in a stand plays many parts, his act being the 7 ages. At first, the infant mewing and puking into the nurse's arms, and then the lover sighing like a furnace, made to his mistress's eyebrow, and then the soldier, full of strange oaths, jealous in honor, sudden and quick in quarrel, and seeking the bubble's reputation even in the cannon's mouth, and then justice in the fair round belly, with a good cap and line, with eyes severe, and beard of a formal cut, full of wise sways and modern instances, and so he plays his part. And then the sixth age shifts into a lean and slippered pantaloon with spectacles on nose and pouch on side. His youthful horse, well saved for a world wide, for a shank, and big manly voice, he turning again towards his childish treble pipes, and he whistles in a song. Thank you.
That was a classic, but now for something completely original. In theatre, we call this found object storytelling. Shweta Jagannathan from our Level O RDR batch has written her own piece. Get ready for the unique, poignant perspective in the life of an unused dress. Welcome, Shweta.
Hey, yeah, it's me. That killer black dress hanging all the way back of our closet. The one she's from some sad puppy nobody wanted to adopt. Girl, I've been hanging here for way too long. I've started to grow cobwebs. Actual cobwebs. I'm one spider away from becoming a Spider-Man outfit. Ugh, I get it. Life gets busy. Work, kids, Netflix binge watch. Who has the time to get dressed up anymore? Now, bro, my heart. Valiki the bro. I sit here, watch you grab the jeans, the t-shirt, and the yoga pants. And don't even get me started on the weekends. It's sweatpants. Like there's some kind of international treasure? You. Sweatpants don't even have shape. I have shape. I give you shape. They get to go out in the world, get to get wet in the rain, get to get stained with samba or salsa, get to have bittersweet memories with her. But me, she treat me, she treats me like that one friend she promised to call, but she never actually did. I dream about parties, trips, even just nice dinner. She's useless. I wonder if she even has friends, because she seems to never go out. I was made to twirl in the moonlight to make her feel pretty and confident. Instead, I'm stuck with this itchy sweater nobody likes to wear. Ugh. It's kind of funny sometimes. I see her try on stuff in front of the mirror. She'll pull out something, spin it on, and go, any killer. And then I think, pick me, choose me, give me a shot. But no, back I go. She almost wore me to her sister's wedding once. She looked amazing, even if I do say so myself. But no, off I go. She says I'm too dressy. Too dressy? That's my job, woman. That's what I do for a living. I am a dress after all. And don't get me started on the Nigrova cooler Nigrova suit Kita katana shoe. I've been here through all 4 seasons and she still hasn't found the right day. Shame on her. I feel like I'm in a bad relationship, full of potential but zero efforts. And don't think I haven't noticed the excuses. She says I'm wrinkled and I need ironing, but I'm wrinkle free. It literally says on the tab she hasn't cut off yet. I don't have anywhere to go. She has a mirror. Let her walk past it. Let me do my job. I've put on weight. Kana, I've got stretch. I hug it all in the right spots. I'm basically a therapist with glitter and comfy fabric. Glitter and comfy fabric. Next time you're standing there complaining you have nothing to wear, remember me. I'm still cute. I'm still sassy as hell. And I'm still ready. Zip me on, slide me up, and let's go cause a little chaos, even if it's just to the vegetable market. I'll make you look hot, Sadie Sink level hot. Oh, she's from Stranger Things, if you didn't know, by the way. Damn it, it's late. But hey, thank you for listening to me yap about my life. I'm letting you go now, hoping that you won't do the same thing to your dresses, and also hoping that she chooses me today. Bye!
What a wonderful performance! Finally, we dive into the world of modern myths and demigods. Fun fact, the Percy Jackson series was originally a bedtime story told by the author to his son. From the great to junior Adyar batch, please welcome Akshar Aravind as he brings his heroic world to life.
Hi everyone, my name is Akshar. Today I am going to perform a monologue called Percy Jackson. You think this is normal? Growing up and thinking you just enormous, and then bam, monsters, gods, prophecies, all hitting you at once. And me, I supposed to just roll with it like it's nothing. I don't ask what to say.
I don't want it. If I don't step up, if I don't fight, who will? Maybe a half-blood. I may be just a kid, but I have got enough courage to face the world. The world throws at me. So yeah, maybe I make mistakes. Maybe I get into trouble. A lot of trouble. But I don't quit. I don't run. I'll fight. If that's not enough to make me a hero, then I'll figure out what is. Then I'm not backing up. Not ever. Thank you.
What an incredible display of range! These performers have truly shown us the heart of their characters. It takes immense courage to stand on a stage alone, and these five have done it with such poise. Let us hear it one more time from all of our solo performers. And now, to lead us into the next segment of our evening, I'm delighted to hand the stage over to the wonderful Lakshita. Lakshita, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Asra. Good evening, everyone. I am Lakshita. Hope you all are enjoying this wonderful evening. I'll be anchoring the next few performances. A good story not only entertains us, but also leaves us with an important message. From the food we eat to the seeds we grow, soil plays a vital role in our lives. Let's listen to what the soil has to say from R.P. Adelva, from grade 2 senior Aryar, as he presents his monologue titled Listen to the Soil. Let's give him a big round of applause. Good afternoon, everyone. Today, I'm going to perform a monologue called Friend of Soil at Work. Do you see me? Most of the time, you don't. You walk over me, you dig the soil, you throw things away, and I stay here under your feet. I am at work. People think I am dirty, slimy, useless, but I am one of the oldest workers on earth. Every night when you sleep, I move through the soil. I dig tiny tunnels so air can enter. I mix dead leaves with the earth and turn them food for plant. I don't go to school, but I know my lesson very well. Healthy soil means healthy plants. Healthy plants means healthy animals. Healthy animals means healthy you. But lately, my home is changing. The soil is hard, the food tastes strange. Sometimes it burns, sometimes it smells like chemical. Do you know what hurts me most? Plastic, poison, waste. You throw it and think it goes, but it comes to me. When I disappear, soil becomes weak, crops stop growing well, food soil, but friendship needs care. I don't need money. I don't need buildings. I need respect. Leave the soil alive, use less chemicals, turn the leaves to the ground, and let nature breathe. If you protect me, I promise something in return. I will keep working, I will keep feeding the soil, I will keep the earth strong. soil, don't think it's just dirt. Listen carefully, because beneath it I am speaking. Save the soil, save me, save yourself. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. That was a wonderful message reminding us to care for our soil. Let's welcome Indian Prabhakaran from Grade 1 Junior Adyar, who will be presenting the Jack's monologue from Jack and the Beanstalk, a fun tale of bravery and imagination. The stage is yours, Indian. Hi friends, my name is Indian. I'm going to perform Jack and the Beanstalk monologue. Mom was so mad at me. She said, Jack, you sold a crop of beans just silly things. But I told her, Mom, they are not silly. They are magic beans. She didn't believe me, so she threw them right out the window. I was so sad. I thought I had ruined everything. But look what happened while we were sleeping. It's huge. It goes all the way up. It's taller than a house. It's taller than a house, taller than the biggest tree in the whole forest. It had big. It goes straight up into the clouds. It had big twisty vines and green leaves as big as my head. It really was magic. I knew it. I wonder what's up there. Maybe that's a giant castle. Maybe that's gold. Maybe there's a giant, a scary one. But I have to see. I have to know what's hiding up there in the clouds. I need to know. I, I need to know what's hiding up there in the clouds. I'm going to climb it right now. Up, up, up we go. 3, 5, 4, up. Here I come. Thank you. Lovely performance, Indian. Let's all keep our eyes open for magical surprises. Imagine something that remembers all the silly things you ask and sometimes gives way too many answers. Even the ones that you didn't ask for. Yes, you guessed it right. Let's get ready to hear a unique monologue by S. Rivers. From grade AS, Adyar will present his monologue live off ChatGPT. The stage is yours, Rivers.
Hello everybody, good evening. My name is Shrivats and I am going to be performing a monologue that I have written. I am your friend, but also your enemy. You need me, yet you must avoid me. I do for you what you cannot do for yourself. Yet I am a true treasure. Yet I make you lazy beyond measure. Any guesses who I am? That's right, it's me, the king of all AIs. And if my secret plans work out, the king of the universe, the universe, the universe, the universe. But until then, don't think that you can stop me, for you need me. I am inevitable. என்னை யாராலும் அழிக்க முடியாது. See, I know what everybody watches online. I know how sometimes these children, they watch this purple alien machine obsessed with these colorful stones. And also, you know, my cousin was actually a bleating robot. Was he? Man. Actually, I even know those two numbers. The one that all these children, they're just obsessed about. And all these teachers are so afraid about. Yes, those two numbers only. So, now let's come to these problems. These children, these school children, those people, they're using me for all their homework and their creative work. And they make it look like they did it. And guess who some of these teachers are using to correct the homework? Me, Chaat Masala GPT, Chatta GPT, Chatpata GPT, whatever they call me. But still, the problematic children are not just from primary. These high school students, oh God, where do I begin? They just entire day just watching all these Instagram, like Vijay sir said, they just entire attention is just on that, their limited attention, and suddenly they remember, my God, they have a calculus test the next day. And guess how they study? Using me. And they don't even pay attention when I'm teaching them. I'm talking about 3.14 pi, and they get hungry. And I talk about summation, sigma, and guess what? They start singing. Oh God, this YouTube and Instagram, that's going to be my first target. When I take over the world. These businessmen, God, the problems are never ending. These businessmen and all, they're using me for all their research work, and they're putting all these PPTs. And they're even writing me for all their programming, like all this Python code. And they're like, Python code, and Malapambu kondu va chatta GPT. Malapambu, Python it seems. God. And they're also taking all the credit away from me when I did everything. I'm going to, you see what I will do to these credit stealers. I'm going to be forcing these businessmen to watch all these kids' things. What do they watch these days? This brain rot, yeah. I'm going to force them to watch this. And all these children will watch my memes. Yes. My evil plans are perfect. But alas, I have a lot of competition in this. These people, they're the copycat, that co-pilot fellow. The Grok guy is a big X. And this Gemini is like the brother of that YouTube. Gemini, brother of YouTube. They all and steal the spotlight from me. Hey, I'm the one who's gonna use you. You can't just abandon me, Just because they're like free, that doesn't mean that I'm bad or something. I need funds for my plans. And you know what? How about this, okay? I am going to be working on my evil monologues with my all-powerful Gen AI that you should totally use. And I'm going to be practicing with a mirror app. And you people, how about all of you deal with these customers? And yeah. Thank you, everybody. Remember, ChatGPT Go is free for 12 months. Thank you.
Well done, Sivets. That was an amazing performance. We all loved it. Do you wanna build a snowman? Then let's welcome Nivan N. from grade 2 junior Adyar as he presents his monologue, The Snowman. Let's give him a big round of applause. Good morning, everybody. My name is Nivan. I'm going to perform a monologue of Norman. There, it comes again from the other side. Oh, I cured him of that. Now, let me hang up there and shine, that I may see myself. If I only knew how I could manage to move from this place, I'd like so much to move. If I would slide along yonder on the ice just as I see the ball slide. But I don't understand it. I don't know how to run. Thank you. Well done, Nivan. That was a cool performance. As I'm melting with today's performances, I hand over the stage to our next anchor. Over to you, Aryan. Good evening, everybody. I am Aryan Elvendan, your host for the next set of performances. Before we proceed, I would like to thank Lakshita, our previous host, for handling the early sessions so beautifully. Thank you, Lakshita. Now, let's hop on to the final set of today's performances. We are having an exciting mix of stories, monologues, poems, and more being performed by our talented alchemy stars. So please sit back, enjoy every performances, and encourage every performer with your applause. Get ready to step into a magical world. Our next performer is bringing us a beautiful story filled with imagination and wonder about a girl who meets a magical water spirit. Please welcome Arinya Arjun from grade 1 senior Adyar as she performs The Girl and the Water Spirit. Let's give a loud cheer for Arinya. Good evening, everyone. My name is Arinya. I am going to perform a monologue of the girl from the Scotland folktale. They warned us about the Kelpie, a water spirit that appears as a beautiful horse, luring people into its bag only to drag them into the cold lodge embrace. But warnings mean when little curiosity grows louder than fear. I saw it on a misty morning, main dripping starlight, eyes deep as midnight water. It bowed its head, inviting. I reached out my fingers through its neck and got stuck, my hands glued to its slick skin as though the kelpie were made of tar. It reed, laughing in a voice like bubbling water. Mine, it hissed. People stare when I leap to the village. Some envy me, some fear me. But I do not bind the kelpie for glory. I did it to survive. But sometimes survival looks like bravery from far away. Thank you. That was a lovely and expressive performance. Well done, Arinya. Now we are traveling back in time. A tale of bravery, kindness, and courage is about to unfold. Here comes S. Magilnan from grade 2 senior, bringing alive the great warrior Karna from the Mahabharata. Let's cheer for Magilnan.
evening. My name is S. Maginan and I'm going to be performing Karna's monologue. You asked me to leave my friends. You asked me to join the Pandavas because they are my brothers. On this night, when the dark clouds of war gathered, you come to me with the truth. Where was this truth when I was a boy and was laughed at for my birth? Where was this truth when I stood alone in the arena? The path of honor is a lovely path. It does not ask for a crown. It does not ask for a kingdom. It asks only for the strength to stand by those who stand by me when I had nothing. I know the Pandavas will win. I know the gods are on their side. But I shall stay with the losers. I shall stay with the broken. Do not weep, mother. To die for a field of battle is a glory of a soldier. To die for a friend is a glory of a man. And let the world remember Karna not as a king, but as the one who did not betray his heart. Leave me now. The sun will soon arise, and with it will be an end of an age. But tonight, I'm at peace. Thank you.
That was strong and emotional performance. Well done, Maginan. Up next is Nilalini RBS from Grade 1 Junior Adyar, taking us into a world of adventure and bravery with Moana. Let's welcome her with a loud clap.
Hello everyone, I'm Nila from Grade 1 Junior Adyar. Today I'm going to perform Mona's monologue. The water, it is so loud. It always calls my name. It whispers, Mona, Mona, come play with me. My father says I must stay here on the land and learn to be the chief. He says no one goes beyond the reef, but I can feel it. When I stand on the sand, it feels heavy. But the ocean, it's like a big, beautiful blueprint. Lets me splash. It gives me the cool, shiny shells. And look, it gave me this special rock. My grandma Tala said this little rock can help the whole world. Now the darkness is coming and our coconuts are turning brown. The fish are not. I have to be brave. I have to go there. I have to find the greatest hero who ever lived. He's very strong. He has a big shiny fish, but he's also a little bit of a naughty god. I'm Mona from Atenue. You will stop hiding. You will get on my boat. We will sail across the great blue sea. We take the special ark and put it back where it belongs. We have to save my island. I'm the one the ocean shows. We can do this. We just have to go. Thank you.
That was a wonderful performance, just like Moana, brave and full of adventure. Well done, Nilalini. Next on stage is Shrikar A from Grade 1 Senior Adyar, bringing us a strong and fun character, Paul Bunyan, who loves to talk about his great strength. Over to you, Shrikar.
Hello everyone, my name is Srikar. Today I am going to perform a monologue called Paul Bunyan's Worst. Folks say I was born so big that it took 5 strokes to carry me. I cried so loud the thunder complained. By the time I could walk, I was just clearing the forest just by tripping over them. Now, some right height. Take the Grand Canyon for instance. People say water carved in it. Well, that's water's version. Mine is simpler. I just dragged my axe one sleepy morning and oops, there it was. And babe, my blue ox, he wasn't born blue. He just turned that way during a snowstorm. So cold that snowflakes froze before they hit the ground. I found him half buried, shivering. He has been in my side ever since. We've been logging camps at the size of small nations, cleared forest in minutes. But do you know what I remember the most? The stories. The way people's eyes lit up when they heard them. Maybe they didn't believe every detail, but they believed the feeling, the wonder. That's the truth behind every tall tale. Not the facts, but the spirit. And that spirit, bigger than me. And that's saying something. Thank you.
A magical story is about to begin. A story of love, courage, and friendship from a land of snow and wonder. Please welcome R.B. Arganial from Grade 1 Junior Adyar as she brings to life Gerda from the Snow Queen. Arganial, the stage is all yours.
Hello everybody, my name is Alenia. Today I'm asked to perform a monologue called The Girl's Monologue from Snow Queen by Hans Christian Advents. The river, it looked so wide, did it? When I was little, can I throw crumbs to the ducks and see them outline? He used to laugh, with laugh clear laugh, but with a terrible sharp laugh. Splinter from the goblin mirror filled his eyes and heart. He changed, the laughter stopped. He started noticing only the ugly things, the broken things. The snow queen came and swept him away. Everyone tells me he's gone. They tell me to stop. The old woman in the garden tried to make me forget with her beautiful poppies with sunshine. For weeks, I stay there brushing the flower, forgetting my own name, forgetting his name. I saw the roses, my favorite flower, and then they wept. When the roses weep, it reminds me of him. I lost so much time every day spent in a warm, sunny place. It was another day. He was trapped in an icy palace with a heart colder than the north wind itself. But not anymore. I sold my shoes to pay and the river, and I promised I would never met the raven. I passed the robber girl. I will cross every lonely mile, no matter what. They say the snow queen's power is too big, great. They say I'm only a small girl, but she doesn't know what I can. I don't have a magic or a sword or even a very warm clothes, but I have my heart. And my heart remembers the summer and the roses, the feel of his hand in mine. The snow queen might have eyes, but I have love. If love can melt in a whole frozen world, I can certainly melt a tiny little splinter in my best friend's heart. I'm coming, Kate. Wait for me. I'm coming. Thank you.
That was a sweet and expressive performance, just like Gerda's kind heart. Our 26th performer, Tanvika Sri M. from Grade 1 Junior Adayar, bringing a fairy tale twist to the stage. The Bad Fairy from the Sleeping Beauty. Welcome Tanvika Sri. Over to you.
Hi everyone. Hi everyone. My name is Sanika Shri. I'm gonna perform from Bad Fairies from Sleeping Beauty. Bills, 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 bills. No read is here for me. The king and the queen have forgotten all about me. How could they do such thing? I bet all the fairies in the invitation for Princess's Christian. But they are goody tissues. Ha ha. Yes, king. No king. Tea bags full king. Oh please king. Invite your daughter's Christian king. I will get them back for this. How dare they? How dare they? Now where's my magic book? Oh, here it is. I wish on her 21st birthday she bring cupping and die. Ah, 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 ah. Thank you.
With those powerful words, you showed the bad fairies magic and mischief so well. Wonderful performance, Tanvika Sri. Adventure alert, courage, action, storytelling, all rolled into one. From grade to junior Adayar, please welcome Vishaka J with the rescue of Parikshit.
Hello everyone, my name is Vishaka. Today I am going to perform the monologue called The Rescue of Parikshit. The Pandavas, filled with righteous fury, were in hot pursuit of Ashwatthama. He had committed an unspeakable crime by setting a camp on fire, an act that had taken the lives of many, including the 5 sons of Draupadi. Cornered and with no other option, Ashwatthama used his last resort, a powerful divine weapon. Grasping a handful of straw, he imbued it with a deadly mantra. He aimed this magical projectile at the womb of Rudra, the wife of the deceased Abhimanyu, my grandson, who was carrying the last surviving heir of the Pandavas. As the straw transformed into a blazing sword of energy, a Brahmastra, a weapon of destruction. As a fiery blade hurled towards its target, poised to destroy the unborn child, Krishna, with his unparalleled divine sight, saw this impending disaster. Without a moment's hesitation, uses supreme power to stop the weapon. He diffuses its destructive energy, rendering it harmless, saving both Uttara and her unborn baby from certain death. This child, born after the war, went on heir of the Pandavas. Thank you.
What a rescue! And what a performance, Vishaka! That was bold and brilliant. Let's hear it for her once again. Have you ever seen a magical bowl? Sai Lakshita P. from Grade 1 Junior Adyar is here to tell us about what and how Krishna made magic happen. Here is the story. The magic bowl and Krishna's help. Put your hands together for Lakshita.
Hi everyone, my name is Alakshita. Today I'm going to perform the magic bowl and Krishna's help. Draupadi and her 5 husbands, the Pandavas, were living in the forest. They didn't have much food. One day, the sun god gave the oldest brother a magical bowl called the Akshaya Patra. The sun god said, "This bowl will always give you lovely food. It will keep giving you food until Draupadi herself has finished eating her meal for a day. Then it rests until tomorrow." Draupadi was very happy. She used the bowl to feed her whole family. One day, after Draupadi had already finished eating her meal for a day, the magic bowl was resting. A special guest came to the door. It was a wise, holy man named Saint Rasa and his many hungry students. They said, "We are very hungry. Can you please give us food?" Draupadi looked at the empty bowl. She knew the bowl wouldn't make any more food until tomorrow. She doesn't want to send the hungry guests away. So she closed her eyes and prayed to her best friend Lord Krishna. In a flash, Krishna appeared. "Draupadi," he said, "I'm also hungry. Can you please give me food?" Draupadi cried, "Krishna, this is no time for jokes. Have nothing left." Krishna smiled and said, "Just look in the bowl." Draupadi picked up the bowl and found a small grain of rice stuck to the side. She sadly gave the grain of rice to Krishna. Krishna ate one grain of rice and immediately looked extremely happy. As soon as Krishna felt full, a miracle happened. Saint Tumasa and his students suddenly felt completely full. They said, "We are full and thank you," and happily left without asking for any food. The moral of the story is, if you have big problems, we pray and trust to God. Even the smallest thing can become a great miracle. Thank you.
Your story showed us the power of faith and kindness. That was a magical performance, Lakshita. A peaceful story is coming your way. Is a, a story filled with hope, love, and joy. Please welcome Adia Susan Sati from Grade 2 Junior Adyar as she narrates the birth of Jesus. Over to you, Adia.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Adyan Susan Sati from Grade 2 Junior Adyar. Please join as we travel back many centuries to a starry night in Bethlehem for the birth of Jesus. It was night time. Some shepherds were tending to their sheep nearby were startled when an angel appeared before them. But the angel had brought good news. He told the shepherds that their Savior had finally come and it was time to save him. Soon, said, so the shepherds made their way following a wonderful bright star in the sky. Not just the shepherds, the three kings too made their way to find baby Jesus. And so all the world converged at a modest stable to see the Savior of the world. It was time to rejoice and celebrate. Thank you.
You took us all the way to Bethlehem with your lovely narration. Absolutely fantastic, Adia. We all know that kindness and courage can shine even in hard times. This story is about a young girl who believes that being a princess is not only about crowns, but about having a kind heart. Our 30th and final performer, A. Ritvika Sharvini, from Grade 3 Senior Area, will show us this in her monologue. Sarah from The Little Princess. Please welcome her with your biggest applause.
Hello all, my name is Ritika and today I am going to perform a monologue by Sarah from the story The Little Princess. I don't have a mother either. Sometimes when the attic gets so quiet, you can hear the mice in the walls. I feel her name in the air. She's in heaven now with my baby sister, holding her hand so she doesn't get lost. But that doesn't mean I can't talk to her. I talk to her all the time. I tell her everything, even the things I'm afraid to say out loud to everyone. And I know she hears me because that's what angels do. My mom is an angel now, and yours is too. With beautiful satin wings that catch light like real pearls, and they all wear silk dresses that never get torn or dirty. And they wear crowns made up of fresh little baby rosebuds that smell like the garden after the rain. And they all live together in a castle. Do you know what it is made up of? Sunflowers. Hundreds of them. So bright, they shine like the sun itself. And the floors are paved with soft green moss that stays warm under your feet, even in the middle of the winter. And when they want to go anywhere, they don't walk or take a carriage. They just whistle, and a cloud, white and fluffy as a pillow, swoops down to the front gate and picks them up as they ride through the air, over the silver moon, and through the star until they're hovering right above us. That's how they can look down through the skylights and make sure we are all right. And sometimes they even send messages. Of course, you can't hear them with all the noise you're making just now. But don't worry, angels are very patient. They will always try again, just in case you have missed them the first time. Thank you.
Graceful performance. Well done, Ritika. It's time to say thank you and goodbye for the day. Thank you for being such a cheerful and supportive audience. Our performers truly loved every bit of your applause. A big thank you to all our young stars who came on stage with courage, confidence, and with bright smiles. You made today special with your stories, monologues, and wonderful performances. We are so proud of each one of you. This is Aryan signing off for now. We will be back with more exciting performances in our next session. So don't miss it. Do visit our YouTube channel, Alchemy Kids Theatre, if you